everybody, it's Hot Tub Happy Hour, the Wine Wednesday edition, which is one of my favorites because y'all know I'm a big wine fan, big wino. So today, I gave you guys two choices. So we have the Pinot Noir from Russian River Valley from Virginia Dare Winery. That's the one I selected. The other one was a Wilson Zin. Don't worry, I'll get to the Wilson Zin. I am actually very excited about that. It was almost like a dead tie for you guys. Like half of you said Pinot, half of you said Zin. So I just went with this because I can never go wrong with Pinot Noir. So Virginia Dare Winery. I know I had some people say that they hadn't ever really heard of it or they hadn't had the wines, weren't really familiar with the winery itself. So the winery itself is in Geyserville. It is a little further up from Coppola, and it is a Coppola-owned winery. It's one of their family wineries. Beautiful view. Oh my gosh, beautiful view. And unfortunately, we can't get up there right now. But once we do, highly recommending heading up to Virginia Dare. I was there last year for a really cool event. It was a Pinot event. They specialize in Pinot and Chardonnay. Oh yeah, it smells good. And Francis himself was at the event. And so I do have a picture with Francis. He was very nice and he was enjoying the wine. So pretty cool, really cool vintage label. This is actually pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's like embossed glass with like their original seal. Like this was like a really, really old winery. So pretty cool. I need to get all the history. I got to get my glass. It's floating away on my unicorn. There's Savannah. Hi, Savannah. Okay, we'll have a little Pinot to get the party started for a Wednesday. Okay, cheers everybody for a Wednesday. Oh, see, I'm just like a big fan of the Russian River Valley wines, the Pinots. I mean, honestly, it's got that nice fruit to it. It's got a little bit of the cola, and of course that nice oak. So yummy, a little earthy. I'm down with that. That's a good selection. So I've got some. Actually, I put it back in my little. Back in my drink holder. So handy. So today we're going to talk about some more drinking games. I did some drinking games before. These are the ones that you can do that are virtual drinking games you can do with your friends on Zoom. We're all now doing Zoom. Hi, Tracy. Tracy's my neighbor. She can probably hear me from her backyard right now. Okay, so I got my notes. We're going to do a couple of these fun drink games. I want to know if you guys have some ideas or maybe you've made up games that you can do on Zoom. So we'll start with most likely. Some of these you've probably already heard. So basically everyone who's in your chat room, write down their names on a separate piece of paper. You have a piece of paper for each person. And then you're going to be asking questions and holding up when you count to 3 at the end the name of the person who you think is most likely, okay? So things like, this is actually pretty funny. Who would be most likely to fart in front of strangers? So this is a fun game to play with people that you know and with people that you don't know, because you can just like full on have to guess about what they might do about certain things. It's kind of funny. So after counting to 3, you turn over the card about who you think most likely would do that thing. Now, the person with the maximum number of cards turned gets to drink that many drinks. So might want to go light on the beverages, depending on how outlandish you are. Okay, so that's most likely. That's the first one. Okay, this one's actually fun. I don't know if somebody made this one up or not, but I played it with a group of friends. It was hilarious. We were laughing. It's harder than you think. It sounds super easy, way harder than you think. It's silent Zoom charades. So basically, you're going to write down, depending on how many rounds you want to do, you can either do a movie or a show, a common phrase, or a song title. So you write those all down. They have to be no more than 5 words. No more than 5 words. And when it comes your turn, you tell everybody what category, so say it's a movie. So you would then turn off your mic on your Zoom, so you would mute yourself, and then you would have to mouth the words and let everyone else guess what you're trying to say. And like I said, it is way harder than it sounds, because and some of the things that you are guessing are freaking hilarious. We were in stitches. It was so fun. So if you win and you guess, you get to nominate somebody in your group to take a little sip of their drink. Now, if you are doing the charades, you're doing the mouthing on mute, and you stump everyone, which happened a lot, which I don't know if it's necessarily stumping people or they just don't, they're just not using their enunciation in their mouth so you can see it. I don't know. It's one or the other. But if you stump everybody, well, then you get to designate somebody else to take a little sip of their drink. So that's a super fun one. Whether or not you drink doesn't really matter. Actually, super, super fun. Hi, John. Hi, Sarah. Yay, thanks for joining us. Okay, the next one is called Quip Flash, and this is actually a game that you can purchase online. Sounds really fun. Apparently, you can purchase it on Steam. I'm a little too old for knowing about Steam because it's all like the gaming stuff. Apparently, you can download it, somehow possibly link it to your Zoom. I don't know how that stuff works. Y'all have to figure it out. But this sounds super, super fun. Okay. So everybody's going to answer prompts like, I'm going to give you some examples. The last person you'd invite to your birthday party. Oh, that people leaving people out. That would be so sad. But you write those down, or something like this. Something you'd be surprised to see a donkey do. That would be interesting. Or how about this one? The worst soup flavor, cream of blank. So you're going to write down what your answers are. You put them on a little card. And then when everybody goes around and shares what their answers are, everybody's going to vote on the funniest or the cleverest, or like maybe the most not lame. Basically, you're going to write those down. And so if you lose, if you don't win, you have to take a sip. And if there's a tie and you can't decide, you got the same number of votes, everybody in the tie has to take a drink. And if you can't come up with an answer there's a certain amount of time that you have to answer the question. If you can't come up with anything, you got to drink your whole drink, the whole thing. So depending on where you're at with this, whether you want to drink or you don't want to drink, all of these you can pretty much cheat at. So we know that if you played any drinking games, there's cheating going on. Okay, now Savannah who is on the call today, just suggested Uno as a drinking game, and I would say yes, 100%. We actually played Uno last night. You may happen to see that little thing right there. It's floating. That's my waterproof Uno cards, which I am super excited about. So freaking cool. We had so much fun doing this. We didn't do it necessarily as a drinking game, but I'm going to tell you how you can do it as a drinking game if you want to. So Uno, everybody's probably played Uno, super fun game. And when you can't match the number or the color, you have to keep drawing from the pile until you find one you can play. Well, each time you draw a card, you got to take a little sip of your drink. So they call this beer Uno, which is probably more appropriate because I don't think you want to do this with like hard alcohol or shots because it's not going to be pretty, especially if you're playing in the hot tub, okay? Like me. Okay. So if you're going to draw, each time you draw, you take a drink. If you skip the next player, they get skipped. They don't get to play a card, but they have to drink. So, it's kind of good, right? Skip to play, but you get to have a drink, right? And if you get the draw 4, of course, you got to take 4 sips. At the very end, if somebody goes out and they win, everybody else who's left, you have to count the cards in your hand and take that many sips, which can be absolutely ridiculous. You may want to opt out of that rule, just because I think at one point, I was left with 20 cards in my hand. Could get a little bit dangerous. So that is beer Uno. That'll be super fun. Okay, I left the best for last. So I did 5 of these. And this one, there are several different versions of this. So I kind of combined a few things, which I think is flippin' hilarious. We're talking about being on Zoom. Everybody's been on Zoom. You've had to be on Zoom calls for work. which, usually kind of suck. And then, you're on the Zoom calls for your happy hours, which can be super fun with your friends. Well, here is how you're going to get kind of hammered. And I would suggest that you don't play the drinking game while you're on one of your work calls, because I would never suggest something like that. You might want to just keep a tally, and then you can reward yourself for making it through that meeting, that business meeting, with your beverages. Okay, so the Zoom drinking game. All right, you're going to take one drink for any time someone mentions coronavirus. Yeah, this could get really dangerous. Another one where you may want to opt for a low alcohol beverage or a beer or something of that nature. Every time someone says, "You're on mute," yeah, you're going to take a drink. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of drinking in this game. Okay. Every time someone's video gets frozen. One of my girlfriends has really crappy internet service. So every time we're on a call, she gets frozen. I can't even count how many times. So this could be a dangerous, dangerous game. That's one we might have to cross off for that group. If I know I'm on a call with her, yeah, I don't think we'll get any talking in. It'd be mostly drinking. Let's see. Every time someone talks over someone else, that's another one that you may want to opt out of, just because, especially if you're having a hot tub happy hour, you may want to cross that one out, because that's going to be a lot of drinking. Okay, every time someone randomly leaves the chat room. I actually do this every once in a while where I'm like, I'm just going to go get another cup of coffee. Just leave the chair sitting there. I can still hear, but, it happens. We all do it. It's necessary. Okay, now, I'm going to take 2 drinks for these. You ready? Every time an unknown caller joins the chat. So I actually found out that somebody inadvertently joined one of my happy hour chats. I didn't know they were there. They couldn't hear us, but they could see us because I had one chat room. I was using the same chat room. So that could get a little scary. I don't know. Some of those weirdos that are getting on chats and doing questionable things. Well, then you get to drink. So we'll make it into a fun thing. Okay, every time someone uses a fake background, if you haven't used the virtual backgrounds, they're freaking hilarious. Some of them are very funny. That comes with the standard ones, the Hawaii one, and I was on the moon the other day. And then you can also upload. So my friend sent me a video and I uploaded it, and it was a Star Wars movie in the background, which was awesome, but very, very distracting for everyone else on the call. So every time someone uses a fake background, 2 drinks for you. Another time, 2 drinks. Every time someone comments on the fake background. Oh, I see you're in Hawaii. Ha, 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 ha. Not really. That's 2 drinks for you. Okay. 3 drinks. 3 drinks. Okay. Anytime someone relocates mid-meeting, you know these people. They're on their laptop and they are sitting there and they're on the call, and then all of a sudden they pick up their laptop and they're walking around their house and they relocate, and then they go and sit on the couch or something like that. So every time somebody relocates during the meeting, that's 3 drinks. So don't do that. Don't be that guy. All right. Anytime someone has their laptop sitting on their body so that they're breathing and it's moving constantly, like they're laying in their bed, like, yeah, that's not cool. Okay. Anytime someone keeps their mic on while going to the bathroom. Okay, you know what? Party faux pas there. Probably not a good idea. Just make sure you mute your mic and your camera, preferably, because some things we just don't want to see. But it will be worth 3 drinks to you. Okay, take 4 drinks, and this is great because I am guilty. This has happened to me many times. Every time a pet or a child or a significant other or a roommate or a somebody interrupts in some way, which, yeah, my cat likes to sit on my keyboard, not just, near the keyboard, on the keyboard of the laptop while I am in the middle of Zoom meetings. So she's like right up in my business. So that one's worth 4 drinks. 4 drinks on that one. So that is the Zoom drinking game, which, okay, like I said, get something with low alcohol because it could get really, really dangerous really, really fast, but super fun. Hold on, where'd my drink go? I need a little sippy. All right. Now, once again, I want to thank you guys for helping me name my floaties. Now, this is something I'm actually, next, I'm not going to ask you to name my new hot tub toys. Okay, not the Uno game, but that's super fun. They're all plastic. It's pretty awesome. And I just used a Frisbee thing that I found, and it floats, so it's perfect. And the discard pile, you can put into one of the floaties. Like the discard pile fits perfectly in there. So good. We had it all dialed in last night. Okay, so new fun toys. I said 100 ducks. So yeah, I did go on Amazon because I have no idea where to find these things locally. If I did, I would go get them. But what I did find is, oh my goodness, I found this. That is 100 plastic floaty ducks. So we're gonna put them in the tub. I told you I promised I wouldn't make you guys help me name them because it's 100 of them. I want to be able to remember them anyway. Here we go. And there are my 100 ducks. These are actually really fun. They're super cute. There's a couple of them that I really liked. I don't know where they went. I should have held on to them. Oh, this one's really cute. This is the punk rock one. It's punk rock. Totally cute. There's a unicorn one. Unicorn. The unicorn. There's 2 unicorns. Unicorn. Haha. Gotta love that. And there's a whole bunch of these that have like little numbers on them, like this. They're all numbered, like billiards. So they're called pool ducks. Haha. I thought that was funny. Anyways, but that's 100 ducks, and it doesn't look like that's enough. So I may have to get a few more packages of ducks so that I can fill up my tub with awesome ducks. I think I might give these as prizes. Some will be prizes for Hot Tub Bingo, which is on Sunday night. I hope you can join me for Hot Tub Bingo. I will, in fact, be in my hot tub playing bingo on a Zoom call with you guys. Whoever wants to join, just go onto the event that is on Facebook and let me know you're going to be there so I can give you the Zoom link so you can join me. You can download your bingo cards at home and just print them out and be ready to play. I've got the bingo balls. They'll be floating in the hot tub, and we are gonna. Tracy, hey Tracy, she said, how in the heck are you gonna name all of those? Right? That's what I said. I'm like, I think we're just gonna have to go with, this is gonna be like, green spotty. That's gonna have to be it. This one's cute. This is Rooster. He's a little rooster. Isn't he so cute? Oh my God, I love these things. This one's a good one. Oh, Haley would like this one. It's a little cow duck. My friend Haley is making cow print masks right now. And she says every time she holds them up, she goes, join the herd. So cute. So cute. Okay. So those are my 100 ducks. Hope that you can join me for Hot Tub Bingo on Sunday night. Don't forget, I have Hot Tub Happy Hour coming up Friday night. We're probably going to do some cocktails. I haven't decided yet. If you guys got suggestions for something you'd like for me to make on Friday, cocktail-wise, please let me know. Just put it in the comments. And, of course, I have a YouTube channel now because, why not? Hot Tub Happy Hour, go ahead and like and subscribe because that way you won't miss out on anything. In case you missed one of the lives, you can get one of the recorded versions. So, anyways, thank you guys so much. Happy Wine Wednesday. Have a great evening. Bye.